Hello everyone, this video is titled Konad Imitators, the buyers beware. I am bringing this to everyone else's attention. There are obviously a lot of Konad videos out there, reviews and instructional videos that you can see on Konad or see on YouTube about Konad. But one thing you don't really get warned very much about are the Konad imitators. So I wanted to take some time to explain that to you guys and show you what they look like. To start off, there are several websites that are legitimate. I would always suggest ordering within inside the United States. That way your product comes a lot quicker, and there are obviously just normal benefits for that. The websites that I will list are on the sidebar. Some websites that I would recommend. I've ordered from both wowsocool.com, and I just tonight placed an order for www.ocnailart.com. And so what I wanted to let you guys know is that I put in an order for wowsocool.com, their special nail polish, and then I also got the M44 nail plate, and I received that first as far as my start of the kit. And as you know, you need the the stamper and scraper first. That's obviously an important part of the kit. So I did decide to go on eBay.com and do some searching, and I thought I was being savvy, but I pretty much got screwed. So what I found was a little combination package with the stamper and scraper and 4 plates. And so what I did is I ordered it because the picture showed all Konad products. And when I received it this morning, I was so excited that I didn't even really get a chance to look at the packaging or the appearance of the products, and just kind of went for it. You know, I dug into it and just started trying it. When I tried to transfer the image to the stamper, it wasn't very clear and crisp like the most of the tutorial YouTube videos I was seeing. So I just thought maybe it was user error and it was just trial and error, and that I would have to just kind of eventually get better at it. But then when I tried to transfer it to the nails, it looks like it dried quicker, and it didn't transfer like all the way to the nail. It was like a partial transfer. So then after like 35 minutes, 45 minutes of fiddling around with that and making just a mess, I just kind of gave up. But then I looked and I realized that the products that I was using that I received in the mail that day from my eBay seller were completely fake. So I got on YouTube and I was like checking it out to see if there were any like retail or any imitators out there. And there is a website that does state what to look for on your Konad products to make sure you've received legit stuff, just like Coach purses and stuff like that. There's certain things you can look for to make sure that the products that you're getting are in fact coming from the company that you're ordering, that you're trying to get. So I'll go ahead and list that video on the sidebar as well. But what I'd like to do, since I do have the products that are not real here, is I want to go ahead and share with you the differences that I saw right off the bat not right off the bat, but the differences that I saw after I looked a little bit further and I realized that I didn't get Konad. And the funny thing is I actually did order the M44 from eBay too on accident, so it's actually going to be perfect for you guys because you'll see that the differences that I'll show you. Okay, so first of all, of the 2 fake nail plates that I received, I don't know what the buyer was thinking, like I'd be stupid or something, but they sent 2 different packages altogether. Apparently they're claiming that they're both Konad, but they're not. This one says Nakomi. Oops, you can't see it, sorry. This one says Nakomi stamping art. Again, nowhere on it does it say Konad. And I looked up, and Nakomi is like a different stamping art set, and it's not even, I don't even know. It's not Konad. So then there's this other one, which you would think is a little bit more convincing. because it's got, you know, the little design and everything. But again, it doesn't say Konad anywhere on it, and regular Konad does. Also, one thing I found really strange is that the packaging had been sliced on the bottom, and they put a little sticker. Here, I'll kind of show you. The sticker flap. And I knew it had been cut because it wasn't an even slicing at the bottom. So I don't even know. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's a resealable cover, but to be honest, there aren't resealable covers from what I understand for Konad. I tore into my first package, so I really don't know that for sure, but from what I understand. So the main differences that I want to point out between the real Konad and the imitator Konad, this is a real Konad stamping plate. There you go. It is not sharp around the edges, and what it has on it is the M44 logo, which again, you can't really see, my camera's not 100% crisp. And then right next to it, it'll say Konad on it. On the imitator plate, not only is it off-center, which it's majorly off-center, but it has, where's my finger? There it is. Okay, it has the M44 on it, but it actually is M and then like half of the first 4. So it gets cut off. You see that big gap at the top and then the almost cut off on the bottom. It's not even spaced out evenly. And then one thing I noticed that really makes a difference and makes sense, and the video that I will post in the sidebar explains this, is that, you know, these scammers, they don't have the type of equipment to make the type of etching that's required that Konad's quality has. So it's not actually the imitator one. It's not as deep of a cut, and I noticed that it's just very it doesn't work very well at all, and it's not as detailed. It won't show the details of the transfer. Another thing is, after delving into it, I also realized that my stamper and scraper were also phony balonies. And on that video that I'll post, it tells you that the stamper is a lot larger for Konad, and this is actually the stamper for the imitating stamper. And I know that the rubber must be a little bit better quality on Konad, because when I use the plate, I use the regular Konad, the correct, I guess the real Konad plate for the rolling of the image. It actually caused divots on this fake plastic stamper. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. You can kind of see the lack of smoothness on my crappy camera. So it's actually cracking and everything, and like this part can come out all the way, so it's just whack, completely whack. And then the scraper, that's a funny one. The scraper is a joke. It's so small. Like, here's my pinky. It's like 3/4 of my pinky. It's so small. And not to mention the fact that it's not even metal at the bottom. It's completely plastic, 100%. And it has no Konad logo. No Konad logo whatsoever. It's also different. One thing the video said to look for is it's a different color normally than the real Konad. It's either lighter or darker, which you're really not going to know unless you have a compare and contrast. And also, it doesn't have the little holes or divots. There's normally like 4 of them. Now, you can have a fake scraper if there's holes, if it's unevenly spaced out, from what the video said too. So this is my little buyer beware. I wanted to let you guys know what to look for, the main things, but really you won't fall into this trap. These are for people this video is for people who have already ordered the items. That way that hopefully they can take it back, or they can hopefully not even mess with eBay to begin with, because you really don't know what you're getting into. And second of all, I thought I was ordering that, so it had the Konad video or Konad pictures. So buyer beware, everyone. Order from the websites that I'll post on one of these sidebars. I don't know which one it is. So, all right, hope that helps.